Okay, well, see this.
The residents are picking up the pieces after being evicted from houses which they illegally occupied. Some of them have been left stranded as they have nowhere to go. The security company carrying out the evictions was hired by the Buffalo City Metro, together with the Provincial Human Settlements Department. The residents believe these evictions are a violation of their human rights.
To evict a person from a house who has been in occupation for more than 6 months, you need to observe Section 4, subsection 7, which protects the rights of the elderly people, the disabled people, and children. So if the eviction did not observe such people, then that eviction is unlawful.
Machaya adds that the living conditions have worsened since the start of the evictions.
Now the people are staying in the streets since Thursday last week, and it is happening every day. They are evicting people because this is a project of 840 units. So the eviction is happening every day where people are staying in the street. The children are unable to attend school since the start of this eviction. And they are sleeping in the street, and it has been raining in the past few days. And also there are disabled people who cannot even go to toilets. They are all in the street.
Meanwhile, the Buffalo City Metro says it followed all the necessary steps to evict these residents.
As the municipality, we're open for discussion with communities. As I'm saying that we offer them temporary structures. If you can see just across the road, we built those temporary structures 2 years ago for them to go and stay there, and they refused. So we are still open for engagements. They do not want to engage. They want to remain in the houses. Unfortunately, we have to stick by the court order. But we are trying to calm the situation down in talking with those that do not want to vacate the houses, because it would not assist if you sit outside, because the house does not belong to yours. We can't run a city in that manner. Although we feel the pain, hence myself, I requested the intervention from the MEC and the then minister, and we built those houses because we wanted everyone to have a place to stay, because we understand dignity is one of the most important things for a human being.
The matter will be heard before a court of law on Tuesday. Abongile Yankees, SABC News, East London.
All right, so it was recently shared by the SABC News saying the South African Human Rights Center, a non-profit organization, has filed court papers challenging the eviction of residents at a chicken farm near East London in the Eastern Cape. Okay, so recently something happened when people who have hijacked or illegally been settled in hijacked buildings were asked to, or were demolished, or were evicted. And guess what? A non-profitable organization, an NGO, has actually taken the matter to court and have filed saying that it's actually unlawful and not at this time that they should actually send people out there. People were actually not happy, believing that why the South African Human Rights Commission being of this. But basically, this wasn't the South African Human Rights Commission, though. This is another set of another NGOs. There are a lot of NGOs in South Africa who are fighting and defending the poor and then the less privileged in society. But today, these NGO people have actually did this for the people of Chicken Farm near East London in the Eastern Cape. But when this came out, South Africans were not happy. Well, see this. Man says these non-profit human rights organizations appear to operate primarily by leveraging perceived vulnerabilities within the Republic's constitutional framework. What comes first between human rights and breaking the law of the land? Do rights subset trespassing? Well, man is actually saying that, well, what is this NGO thing and always trying to protect people who are breaking the laws here? The constitution may be there to protect these people, but first of all, that the constitution also allow people who actually are there breaking the laws also. The main question here is that they are illegals and or they are illegally hijacked the building. So why don't we allow the laws to work, and whether they have picked the other side of the law to work? These are all concerns of some South Africans too. Again, man says, go to your countries and do such madness, not in essay. The East London must uphold their municipality bylaws mercilessly. No mercy for criminals. Time for corruption to be uprooted from South Africa. Okay, again, man says, in Cape Town, they don't take the DA to court for the same very thing. This organization wants to make sure that most black populated areas are not controlled. Okay. Again, man says the constitution and the police we voted for are being hijacked by NGOs and the South African Human Rights Commission. As citizens who made a choice and vote have to fight hard. We can't allow laws passed through majority rule by turn around by people we never voted for. Well, that's it though. That is it. And then again, man says illegally occupied is the key word. Criminals should go back to where they used to stay before those houses were built. Okay, and man said that human rights centers is mad. The center failed to intervene during invasion 5 years ago, thereby denying rightful owners peaceful existence. Some of the houses invaded before completion. Yes, timing of eviction during inclement weather was not a good idea. Okay, so man is actually saying that what is really wrong with these NGOs though? People, most of the houses that they have hijacked or have been they have been staying in were not even much year completed, and they just occupied it. And what do you expect the owners of the whole building to do? And now they ask them out. You are out there trying to protect them. Although we all condemn the fact that the timing that they are sacking them is not good. It's actually heading to a cold time, and it's actually not healthy to leave people or families on the streets. So basically, it is true, but to try to defend this madness is also where they're not good there. As an African, what do you stand about this, and what's your takes about this? The name is Vivashi. Thank you for your time. See you guys around more for more African tips.